It's not gonna be like old man hard. It's gonna be like 19.
Wait.
hard.
Can you explain to me what old man hard is?
I don't know because I am not an old man, but from what I've heard, it's kind of like being hard.
It's a semi.
It's like
stale
bread.
It's like stale bread.
It's like
it's
a
a little
chubby.
rubbery.
Yeah, right.
It's got a firmness underneath the squishiness.
Yeah.
I did have an energy drink here on the drive over.
Did you?
I do. Sorry if I'm a little bit.
Perfect. Do the intro.
No, you said
Now.
you wrote one.
Well, for
For
the other
his- for
topic.
his.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't have. My,
No, you're just gonna have to wing it.
There we go.
I have to wing it. I
He's
do
gonna have
have
to wing it. Oh, you have one for yours?
But he doesn't
No,
have
I
his
have,
his what do you call it? The
Teabag?
monitor,
my tea
Oh,
bag.
the
I got
teleprompter.
the teleprompter. That's
tea
right.
bag here.
Oh, nice.
Oh, and it's someone you would know.
Edicts.
Edicts. Nope.
Bang.
Confucius?
Goff.
Is that a Confucius one?
Nope. Keep trying to guess.
Eminem. The real Slim Shady.
Wait, sorry. Is this someone that has shown up in your teabag before?
No, but you would know who it is.
Old.
Very old.
It can be so many people.
Very old. We would know him.
Or
Dead?
her. Him.
Very dead.
Him.
No, it's definitely him.
Edgar.
him.
Edgar?
Yeah.
Is it Edgar?
Nope.
Older.
Bill? No, he's
Gandhi.
Older than Gandhi.
Jesus Christ
William?
himself. It's just a scripture.
Is it
from
William?
It's William, but which William?
Shakespeare.
Shatner.
The
That
only
is
William.
The wrong one. That's my best
William
shot. Shakespeare?
Shakespeare.
Anyone ever seen Bowfinger?
Same what?
Bowfinger. Steve Martin.
Oh,
Eddie Murphy.
No,
no.
It goes on
I know it's a movie. I haven't watched it though.
It goes on the rant about William Shakespeare because it's a white writer writing him a script and he's like, it's no Shakespeare. And he's like, what did you just say? What did he just say? Shakespeare? Shakespeare? Spear chucker? He's calling me a spear chucker? Good old Eddie Murphy. Come on the rant, just rant.
I love Eddie Murphy.
Something we probably have to watch too.
Yeah.
It's
to
so
get that
good.
one.
It's got
Was it so funny?
no. You know what is funny? Bowfinger because it's a film about filmmakers.
I should watch it.
And it's pretty funny because
Fingers? Somebody?
Steve Martin's character tries to make a movie, and the best actor in the world is Eddie Murphy.
Amen.
So he tries to get him. Well, his character's name's Kit. So he tries to get him in the movie, but then he finds a body double who ends up being related to him. So it's Eddie Murphy playing multiple characters.
One of
And
those.
Heather Graham's in it, and she
Love Heather
goes from
Graham.
being a background actor and she sleeps her way to like being the main actress in the film. It's hilarious. It's a
Totally unrealistic.
good, yeah. It's a good
Fiction.
satire of the film industry.
Yeah.
But you should watch it. It's an interesting.
I remember
gonna
the
watch
name.
it
I remember the
tonight.
name. No, that's not gonna happen.
Just like I'm gonna watch the Joker.
I'll watch it as soon as he watches the Joker.
Not the Joker 2, just the first one.
Fuck.
Anyway, folks, welcome to
Oh, hey.
Was
a
that the
big
intro?
fancy
This is the intro now.
Here we go.
Oh, restart, Hayden.
restart. You just
Yeah.
took my flow away.
He killed it. Chao, you killed it.
Chow.
Yeah, I did
And-
kill it.
Welcome to Chummy Thumbs. Dum, 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 dum. So I do it all by myself because these guys are not on my same wavelength, apparently. Where's your mug, bro?
We're two
Where's
energy
your
drinks
mug?
behind you.
Yeah, we are.
Listen, ask fucking Kate where my mug is.
Kate, where is Justin's mug?
Call her right now. Ask her what she did with my mug.
Get her
Did
on
she
the
actually
speed
listen?
dial.
No. Oh, she goes, oh, you're not going to be happy with me.
I can
I got-
yours.
I
Did
got-
she
yeah.
dishwasher it and the print disappeared?
No. She did that with my Canucks Scotch cup. Tumbler. No, that is so her. I got home from work today. Literally today. Oh, you're not going to be happy with me. And I'm like, ugh. Like, she broke something. Like, it's just,
We
she
lost
breaks
one of the
things.
kids or
Yeah.
whatever.
No, I knew the kids are safe. It's something of mine. No, if it was something to do with the kids, it would have been a frantic phone call with me at work. But and then I was just kind of waiting because I'm, getting stuff ready, and she's like, "Oh, it's your Chummy Thumbs mug," and I was like, "Oh, here we go." And she shows me, and it's like a little chip out of the top.
Ooh.
And I was like, "Oh, that's not bad. It's still usable." She's like, "Yeah, Jocelyn said just don't even tell him. He won't notice." I was like, "Fuck that. I wouldn't notice." But I was like, "It's still
Cut in your lip.
Yeah, but it's here, which is nice.
That's fine.
So it's still drinkable, still usable." I was like, "Oh, that's no problem. I can use it." And she's like, "But it's cracked all the way down." So I don't know. It's probably fine.
Do you know how it happened? Or did she tell you how it happened?
She's just rammy, man. She's so
she's
rammy.
rammy?
Like when she is like moving things, it's like 10 things. She hits 10 other things. Like we don't have wine glasses with stems anymore because they just all break. And some wine glasses are thin, and like I don't even know how many she's broke just cleaning them because she's just pressing so hard on the
Right.
glass. And anyways, God bless her soul, but she's rammy, and she'll be the first to tell you that. But yeah, so that's where my mug is, Hayden. Sorry, back to you.
Okay, that was a good preamble. Welcome to episode 20. Yeah, I would have a big full intro written
Thanks
out.
for the fucking enthusiasm on episode 20, Hayden.
Episode 20. I wanted to get
Welcome
little,
to episode 20. Yeah.
but I couldn't get them in time. And I was also going to buy you guys a special drink because I know you're huge fans of the
Drinking?
Edmonton Coilers.
Yeah. Hey, you got the name right.
Yeah.
And they had a
And the
McDavid
city,
drink
right?
that I was putting out. So I was like,
A McDavid drink.
those guys would love Connor McDavid drinks, right? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He's a thirst trap for sure.
Yeah.
Is that what the
Sure.
kids say? What the fuck is on your head? What is going on?
It's my baseball cap.
It's not a baseball cap. Is that like an old
Okay.
brand? You know what?
To do right.
Put it back on. Put it back on.
I was gonna
Look
say,
better with it off.
I was gonna say, he probably got that out of his wallet.
Now I look like a chef. I had how many weeks between recordings to fix this wallet of mine?
Oh.
And I did nothing.
What, dude, it looks like there's
Ka-thunk.
less in there, but it's still
Yeah, because we took
big.
it out last episode.
Yeah,
but it still looks-
it's still so big.
I didn't take anything out. Okay, during the episode today, I will thin my wallet out and you will not even notice.
Okay.
Anyway, welcome to episode
I like whatever
20.
this energy drink is doing to him.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't
It's
normally
like a
have
THC.
caffeine.
Like fucking.
It's a THC. No, because then I would be like, you
You'd be-
guys can talk.
If it was THE, I'd be like this. Welcome to episode 20. Yeah.
The same energy level. Same energy level. Anyway, we thought we would play around with, not play around, but tweak the format. Just to make it a little more focused for our 6 listeners out there.
It's probably Hayden listening on 6 devices.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
I like
do
this.
Yeah.
phone, iPad, laptop, desktop. That's at least 4. And
Yeah.
then if I do it on Spotify and on Apple, that's double ups. So I'm
Damn.
slacking somewhere.
I like that.
Yeah, no, we thought we would change things up, keep it fresh for y'all people, and also just try something different. And so we're going to do topics, which kind of we did, but it was kind of unformatted.
It was a free flow.
It was a free flow.
Free for all, Royal Rumble, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
And sometimes we do have things planned, but it just doesn't end up that way. And
Yeah.
we go on a topic that leads to another topic that leads to another topic, and our main topic gets kind of buried, which is fine.
Yep.
You know, sometimes we just go with the flow.
Yep.
We feel it out, but yeah, we're gonna try and stick to. I don't know.
Just don't look at him.
We're gonna stick to topics.
Yeah, we thought it would be better to try and keep focus, obviously.
More structure.
More structure.
More
That's a
structure.
better way of putting it. Because
Yes.
when we started it, we kind of just were like, hey, we want to do this thing and we want to talk about shit that we're interested in. But then we found, over doing 19 previous and just, I think it's very important in anything that you're doing, especially if you're getting involved in something creatively or even a business, is you self audit. Hey, how's it going? What are we happy with? What do we think we can be better at? And we all kind of came to a consensus that we felt like we wanted to go in a direction with a little more structure, even though at the beginning we thought that was what we didn't want. So, but that's, that's the way it goes sometimes. So here we go. And Hayden's going to introduce the first topic for us, hopefully with his energy drink energy and not his 20 episode energy.
Only 20 episodes, you think I'd still be raring to go.
Ready to go.
Okay, so if you haven't listened previously to all of our get to know us episodes, we all come from some form of film, television, entertainment background. We all went through the same school system here in Vancouver Film School. I did the film program. These boys did the acting program, but we all intertwined, and I did a little bit of acting, and you guys, I think, did a little bit of, you would have filmed your own stuff, right? So we all kind of know the same thing. They've worked in the industry here and abroad. I've maintained my independent route and gone that way by choice. So we wanted to discuss today some of the more unique episodes that we've had on sets or on projects that we've done, whether it be good, interesting, exceptional, if there is one like that, just to kind of see what have we all been through.
Yeah, because I've definitely, and I'm sure Shao has, we've obviously talked about this kind of shit outside of the podcast. There's always moments on sets that are epic for different reasons, whether it's funny or bad, or maybe it's in an audition, which actually is like, I have bombed audition before. I've only really bombed one. But I've definitely had some very odd auditions that we can get into. And Shao, I'd love to hear some of maybe your audition stuff too. Maybe we get to set. But Hayden, I wanted to ask you, because have you ever been a reader, Shao?
Not professionally.
Professionally, yeah. So for those of you who don't know, a reader is when you go in to do an audition, sometimes it's just the casting director and a reader and a camera operator. And the reader is a person in the room who reads the lines that aren't yours for an audition, because obviously you need another voice or another person to play off of.
Yeah, and the reader usually does the camera as well. Like he's either beside the camera, or he's operating the camera, and he reads the line. So you have an eye line. And sometimes you have good readers, and sometimes you have bad readers.
Sometimes you have bad readers, but also, so that's sort of a bare bones audition. But a lot of auditions that I've been to too, the director is there and producer, usually a director-producer session. So Hayden, I know. And so I guess what I'm saying is I have been to a lot, but I only ever know, because I've never been a reader either, I only ever know what I've done in the room, right? So I'm interested to hear from you on maybe a big surprise that you had, because you have auditioned a lot of actors. So you would have seen a big variety of stuff. So I'm wondering if there's a moment for you where either, because the audition starts the second you walk into the room for me. You can't help it. It's human nature. You walk into a room, or somebody walks into a room, you're already judging them. You're seeing the way they walk, the way they look. Can you see this person as this character before they even speak, before they even introduce themselves? So is there maybe something where you were surprised by somebody, either good or bad, or something really funny that happened in one of your experiences, or something that was just like atrocious, or maybe you have a couple stories? I'm kind of curious because you would have seen a lot, right?
Yes and no. Now, I took...
Shao, hold on. Shao's doing the math. Shao's doing that.
is it a yes or no?
So is it a yes or no?
I was getting there. You didn't let me finish, but because you looked at me funny. Raised eyebrow. I did a lot in VFS, but then when it came to projects after schooling, I took the liberties of putting out offers to actors that I wanted to work with. So I no longer had to do auditions because I knew enough people that I was like, I want them in this role, or I would write specifically for this role. Now on the feature on Burn Your Name, Krista was the female lead, and I'd never worked with her, but I had seen stuff that she had done with you, Justin, and based on that chemistry, I knew that it would work for this specific story. So I didn't have to see her read. Same with Lou, who played the second lead.
Fucking absolute beaut.
I knew that the two of you had chemistry from being in school and whatnot, and I hadn't worked with him on anything except for that very short little zombie film that we did, and he wasn't even in the beginning, and he wasn't even in that for very much. But I knew that he would be able to bring it because I'd seen him in a couple of plays. So I did that as like research. I'd gone and seen him act under someone else's direction to sort of see if I knew that he had a range that I could work with. And it worked out in my favor that he did. So those people were for my leads. I never actually got him to read. You're going to stretch my memory here trying to go all the way back to film school. But there were instances where you could tell that, everybody coming through the door was new, or they didn't really have the training under their belt. They just, a lot of people I've seen that can come through just kind of have an ignorance. They're like, I know how to act. I know how to act without actually having the proper training and knowing. So there were good people that come in, and I feel like their prep was only for one specific read, and then as soon as you give them direction to alter it for the next take, they were lost, and it would be not there, or it would be completely a 180 on what they'd done. And sometimes it would take you by surprise, because if there was like an emotion, it would just be yelling, and you'd be like, okay, well, it's not what I'm looking for. I'm more of I want subtlety in performance. Because that's where I find is the best, dynamic range. It might not look big, but you get more emotion out of the small things. So really, I don't have any horror stories on. Whoa!
Okay, bomb.
What
What, you did like sign out or something? Or
I already did it. Yeah. So
wow, okay. Scared the fuck out of me. Well, okay. So is it true that for you, or I guess both of you, where people say, I've heard that you're right. What you said before is when you open the door and step in, you're already being looked at.
100%.
Right. So I've been on the other side before too, just like a really small project in Hong Kong where I was a part of the casting, and I did see a lot of people. But this was submitted, like taped auditions. However, the director and I would talk and say, we have a image of the character in mind. And so right when we click on the thing, on the video, and the image pops up, like we can kind of already tell, I don't think she's right. Or,
And you hate hearing that as an actor. They don't even watch it, right? Or that's what's hard about being an actor.
Yes.
Because that person could fucking maybe have given the best performance, but if the director, and it's probably the right decision, but if they don't see them as that character, then it doesn't matter how good of an actor you are.
Yeah, it's not always the case, meaning that I think probably a good 90% or whatever of maybe casting directors, whatever, already have an image of what they would want, right? But then maybe that 10% is that actor just really changing their minds. Or I've heard so many stories where the role that they're auditioning for is actually for a female, but a guy auditioned for it instead, and they're like, oh, this actually works, or something like that. Or they gave it an accent, or they gave it something that completely just rewired their thinking of this character. Has that ever happened to you? where someone came in and was like, oh shit, maybe this can go this way?
I didn't even invite them in for an audition because they called out my character descriptions that I send out are behavior descriptions. They're not ethnicity, they're not gender. Well, there is a gender there, but
By the name, yeah.
by the name
In the
or if it's
kitchen all the
female.
time.
But it's literally like this is
Really good at baking. Buttery hands.
buttery hands. You guys got it down. But I had someone email me saying, you're a racist. You've written it as a white person. You're not even going to allow a black person to read. And I'm like, I literally,
Fascinating.
yeah.
Fucking fascinating. Son of a bitch.
And I'm like, I literally just put a generic description of what the character is like as a person out into the casting call, and you as an actor took that leap to say that it wasn't for you. You didn't even attempt to write, hey, can I come in for an audition and send a headshot and whatnot. And I was like, I'm not even going to see you because you straight away let down my throat as not even.
What a great person to work with.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah,
I guess they're looking for, because I think ethnic people, you know, I know this by experience where a lot of the auditions will have open ethnicity.
Yeah.
He was probably
put that.
looking for that, right?
Yeah.
Or like, so he's, oh, this must be only for whites. Like
But I
what?
didn't even write that. It would be like male 20s or between the ages of 20 and 35 if you can pull off the look, if you're young looking, and then what their personality type is like. I never go, female, white, red hair, green eyes, must be skinny, hourglass figure and have a really raspy voice. Like it's never that specific.
And an
generic.
Adam's apple.
Adam's apple. For surprise,
Yeah.
surprise reveal in script.
Yeah.
So
Willing to get naked.
yeah, but that I mean, at the time that was the Harvey Weinstein era. So, I'm not going to name names, but there were a couple of people that I was a little bit. You're very unethical in your casting choices because they did it deliberately for specific people. If you get my understanding.
I don't actually, but maybe
an example would help.
Or an example.
Well, funnily enough, one of them is now married and has kids with someone they deliberately cast because they liked the look of them. And I was like, oh, that rubs me the wrong way.
Like they cast somebody they wanted to have sex with.
Yeah. And then, I mean, if that one worked out, they're still together. But I was like, dude, you do not use this as an opportunity to bring in a whole plethora of females or males for your picking and choosing to work with in rabbit ears.
Oh wait, so I shouldn't name. I know.
If I send you a script specifically, don't think that I'm like, oh shit.
Well, no,
I'm
just saying that I know there are directors who want to, like, of course, I'm talking about a male director who wants to work with this attractive woman, so he wrote her into the thing and whatever, so he can get to suck her toes or something.
Tarantino?
Yeah.
I mean,
What's wrong with toe sucking?
No, I mean, like
nothing.
I mean, like the female actor agreed to it anyway, so that kind of stuff. We're kind of like that, or you more, like that's in a way, using, he's a big name, being a part of a Tarantino film is a big thing, and so would that be an instance where you're like,
I would still be like, oh, that's kind of weird. Like, that's just how I feel. I've never done it because.
Well, don't knock until you try it. So.
Yeah.
Well, I will
here's
say.
the other thing. Okay.
No, you say it by you.
No, I was just going to say, just for fun.
Never happened. Just for fun.
Yeah, let's say there is a male or female director who maybe is doing that, wanting to cast somebody just because maybe they want a chance to date them or sleep with them or whatever. Okay or not okay?
Not okay.
Okay. So let's say you're an actor, male or female.
Male.
Not you specifically. I'm just saying it doesn't matter gender. I don't care about genders. I'm not like whatever. Using their sex appeal and sexuality to get work. So let's say a director is using their quote unquote power to get somebody into a film because they want a chance with them, but said person or persons is also using their sex appeal and flirtiness and charisma to catch the attention of a, successful writer, director, producer, so that they can get their start.
I mean, there's people who are.
Is that okay?
It's
Because if one's not,
No, I don't think they're the same at all.
no.
No, but Shao has a point that he.
Oh no! I'm just saying that I think a lot of people see it differently. I mean, I do know women or even guys in the industry who, quote unquote, sold their, people say sold their soul to get into like the industry, right? They do.
Would you not?
Shady things, and then I've always been asked like, how much money would you have to do, like, or sorry, it's just more like, would you suck dick to be in a whatever movie that you're guaranteed to make like, I don't know, $10 million or something like that or whatever. I'm like,
So hold on
man,
a second.
what the fuck? Like,
Time out. This person obviously doesn't know you sucked dick before then, right?
no.
Oh, okay.
So
what did
I
you
was
say?
I'm like, wait, I'm like, what? I could have asked for money.
Yeah, I could have
What?
got a job.
I could have got a job.
I just thought he was
so, you know what I mean? So it's just like, I don't know. I just,
You'd only have to do it once. Okay. Let's go with this. Let's say it opens your door to Hollywood, because we're on the topic.
yeah. Okay. I know the scenario is
But
also, it's not
nobody
guaranteed.
knows.
Okay. But in this scenario, it's guaranteed that I will.
In this scenario, it's guaranteed because it's a huge one. It is your step into stardom, and nobody else will ever know.
Okay. I see what you mean.
You would suck.
Oh,
You
man.
would suck so much dick for that.
If no one ever knew, of course you would, because it would literally be unknown except between you and whoever.
Yeah, but you would have to live with
Yeah.
it.
You'd have to live with the,
Now, why is it always going to be dick sucked?
Well, because if it's
That's what he
because-
asked for. What, an RJ? You want like the bum hole?
No, I was referring to the fact that why is it always a male producer?
No, we're talking about Shao doing it.
Oh, okay.
Because of course Shao
Well,
would
let's-
eat fucking pussy to get superstar.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
would just do it.
Yeah, Margot Robbie, the
And
producer.
play-
Yeah. Shao's like, I don't know if I would do that.
He's got those tight trumpet lips.
And then
Yeah.
and then she's like, okay, but trust me, no one would know. I'm like, well, I want people to know.
I want you
talking
to.
about.
Yeah. That's where he would.
Yeah,
be
that's
like,
where I'm like, I
want
can't
my
do this.
Yeah, I can't do
skills.
this.
I can't
No.
do this.
People need to know.
He's
My
Gluck,
friends
Gluck.
won't believe me.
But yeah, okay, so it's like James Cameron or something asking me, proposing to me,
Yeah.
like, hey, I'm a new Avatar 3.
And
Watch how well
horrible.
I can hold my breath for those underwater scenes.
Now, and,
Yeah.
and he's gonna take a Viagra,
Oh, okay.
so it's gonna be rock. It's not gonna be like old man hard. It's gonna be like 19.
Wait.
hard.
Can you explain to me what old man hard is?
I don't know because I am not an old man, but from what I've heard, it's kind of like being hard.
It's a semi.
It's like
Like stale bread.
It's like stale bread.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
a
a little
chubby.
rubbery.
Yeah, right.
It's got a firmness
Yeah.
underneath the squishiness.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, let's try to get a firm answer from me because I'm still
Good pun.
because
That was really good.
I know throw it in there, but
That's also
the
a
whole
good
thing
pun.
where you're like, okay, no one will know. That's a big reason why people want to do it. But also, you're right about you'll have to live with it. Like I got this role because I sucked D. You know what I mean? It's not like I didn't earn it, so to speak. But then I'll think
then you
about
earn it on your next role.
I'll think about it like, hey, no, I did earn it because
It's
he
that dick.
he liked me for what I look like. so
Did
so
he-
it's
did
not
he
just
like the way
anyone.
that-
It's not just anyone. He didn't come to you. He didn't come to you.
Yeah.
So
You're just looking at this part of your mouth, though.
That's
The
right.
Burt's
This
Bees.
earned me the opportunity to suck D. So
Yes. So
he
you
did
would?
come to me,
And on you.
in me.
Oh, so Shao's
I'll do
Oh,
it.
you
I'll do
chose
it.
it.
I'll do it.
Yeah, I'd do it.
I'd do it.
Are you kidding me? I can't believe you thought about it that long.
Let me digest this. Yes.
No, it's because like if I ever do get famous, people will hear this and be like, oh, he probably sucked dick.
How did he get there?
That's why I had to.
There's a song by an Australian band called.
There's no way this guy made it. He did New Year's podcast, episode 20. He totally sucked it.
James Cameron.
Dude, like I'm hoping that you just like break
Here's
through
this?
that you break through in a James Cameron movie.
Oh my God.
Because I'm going to blackmail you with this audio. I'll be like, I want just a comfortable living, just like $100K a year for the rest of my life.
I can
to
do
not
that.
leak this.
I can do that because what I got paid for second D was multi million.
Yeah. And now you're a Hollywood A-lister and you pick your movies and you make like...
Yeah, I'll buy you an unbreakable mug.
Okay.
Hayden Unbreakable Mugs.
But, okay, question. No, sorry, my mind was somewhere else when I answered that. I was thinking, could I then suck your dick to get into a movie?
Oh, does it work does it work that way?
Yeah. You can pass it along.
Just keeps going.
Hayden, and then if you suck both of our dicks.
Is this like a human centipede thing? Like at the same time?
That's weird.
Wait.
That's weird. That's weird. That's the line
That's my
drawn.
line. Yeah.
It would be a trombone to a trombone.
That's right.
Hey guys, welcome to episode 20. We're going to be more structured and on topic.
Hey, we're still under that
No,
umbrella.
I know. I just having fun. No, this is great. I'm with you, Shao. I would. I like whatever.
Yeah, whatever. It's just
Whatever.
D.
No one will ever know.
It's just D. Nobody will ever know. And
It doesn't mean I have to enjoy it. It doesn't mean like I'm just doing it.
but here's the thing.
What if I enjoy it?
No. Actually, I'm going to say the thing after, but I want to ask you: would you, Hayden?
If no one's ever to know, of course.
Of course. Okay, so we're all in agreement.
And no homo.
Yeah, of course. So now here's the question.
It's a business decision.
Here's the real question. Oh my God, you're chap touching.
Yeah, we're touching
It's called
chaps.
docking.
I like it. Yeah,
Sorry, you go ahead. I was interrupted by a stranger outside.
it's okay. Now, okay, it's agreed upon. It's going to happen. You've already signed a contract, right? It's happening. So the thing is when you're doing it, right? You don't want to be doing it for a long time.
No.
You want to get it done and done quick and over with. So are you going to pretend like you're enjoying it? Are you going to be trying to do like, are you going to be kind of like timid and like, oh my God, I'm doing it? Or are you going to be like, I'm going to make this the best fucking blowjob this guy's ever had. So he comes in like 30 seconds.
How would you know what was good though, based on what you've had on yourself?
Dude,
Or you just
you're a
think
guy.
you know.
You know what feels good. Come on.
Come on, what?
Who's given you the in your life?
I am not
Dude,
going to
he's
say.
not going to answer that.
no,
knowing him.
no.
He's not going to answer that. Are you kidding me?
Who's given you the best hand job? You.
You would have to say yourself, yeah.
Of course you have, because you know exactly what you're feeling at that moment and what to do with your hand. So you know the little tricks and ticks and the woos, right? So I feel like
That's true.
you
So
would
you said
know.
blow, not hand.
No, I know, but I'm. So you would know
Incorporate the two.
what you enjoy. Yeah, I'm just saying.
I try to
Just get it
do it
over.
as get it
Yeah.
over with.
Yeah. Oh, I'd be fucking moaning and. You're fucking massive.
Hawk tour, little hawk
Tour
tour.
or gluck
yeah,
gluck?
hawk tour.
Yeah, I'm with the hawk
Yeah.
tour.
You'd have to
all the
do
time.
the gluck gluck afterwards.
Gluck, gluck, gluck. Hayden,
you're
again,
chugging
too
it.
far, man.
How many
Just
clips?
too far.
How many clips are we gonna have for this episode of?
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Work the
Well,
neck
okay.
muscle.
Since we have like around 10 minutes left. Okay, so I guess just the original topic about bad audition. Okay, actually, you know what?
Just
I
audition
do,
experience.
I do have I think my worst audition experience was my first one in Hong Kong. It was actually
Someone
for,
didn't ask you to suck their dick.
I wish. Actually, it was for a Michael Mann movie.
Was
Oh,
it?
nice.
Yeah, because he was filming one called Black Hat. Part of it was in Hong Kong. It's about Tito. Well, it was about hackers and had Chris Hemsworth, Viola Davis, a couple big names. But
Did this film
it
get made?
it was horrible. I think it got less than 10% or something like that. It was bad. And working with him, you know what? Maybe I won't get into that. It's another story. But the audition was was bad because they told me on the spot when I got. First of all, I was waiting outside, opened the door, and a beautiful, beautiful girl opened the door for me. I'm like, okay, cool. And it turns out she was the reader, and I was like, oh fuck! Like I was just so distracted. Yeah. And then she told me like, oh, can you do it?
The film?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, you.
And then she was like, oh, can you do this in Cantonese? And I was like, no. But I was like, yeah, I'll try it. And it was just so bad. I like embarrassed myself in front of her. I froze. Worst audition. And actually, because I was so new to Hong Kong, my dad came with me.
Yeah.
He walked me to the place. He was being outside. And he's like, how'd it go? And I was just like on the verge of tears. I was just like, wanting to get out of there.
I'm never working in this town.
That was just the worst. But yeah, it was just mostly because I was so distracted by her. That's what, there, like I said, there were good and bad readers. Bad readers don't give you anything, very flat tone, monotone, or maybe they might even go the opposite spectrum.
Outperform you.
Like, what? And like, as a reader, you're supposed to be a little bit more neutral. You can give inflection, and you don't want to outshine the actor, right? But she was a good reader, but just bad for me because she was so. And then we ended up having a little fling, but whatever. We actually did.
Oh yeah.
So you got that was an audition.
So she used you.
Sure.
Yeah.
And now she's like pretty
next time
famous.
she's on the other side of the camera.
Yeah.
Not just reading.
But yeah, that was my worst audition. I couldn't get out there fast enough. It was embarrassing. It was just I didn't know the language as well as I do now, and it was just
kind of caught you off guard.
Yeah.
As well.
My mind was a blank. I forgot my lines. It was only like a page long too. Yeah. And I had no urgency. It was supposed to be a pretty like intense scene.
Yeah, and you're trying to think of how do I say this word in Cantonese?
And I was like, oh god, okay, let's get me out of here. I almost just after the first take. I almost was like, I can just go now. Like I think I said something like that. I'm like, you know what, I can, this because I didn't know about the Cantonese thing. Yeah. They didn't say, and so I almost was just like, you know what, this is not meant for me.
Yeah.
But I just did it anyways. So I want to spend more time with her.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was bad. That was really bad.
Yeah, I've definitely had a few bombs. I had one as well that was a complete surprise to me. It wasn't a bomb, actually. I actually ended up booking the role, but it was just, it was sort of like a generic side for the audition. Like there wasn't really too much, and it was kind of like, I wonder what they're going to actually like get us to do. Anyways, so we were sitting there, and it was about me and 3 or 4 or 5 other actors waiting in the room. And about 5 minutes before I was to go in, and it was a director-producer session, and the reader came out and was like, okay, so the director and producer are here, and so this is what they want. So you're standing there and you're getting something out of your lunchbox, and all of a sudden an alien crawls up the back of your pant leg. Okay. And we're like, okay. And it's like, and then it goes into your butt.
Perfect.
Okay. Oh, and the alien's about the size of a yam. So an am-sized alien climbs up your leg, and it goes into your butt, and then it takes over you and possesses you. Okay. And then you, whatever happens, I forget. And then you kiss it. And when you kiss, cause you, like in the scene, you kiss another, or in a scene later in the show, this alien, like is possessing you, you kiss somebody, like French kiss them, and the alien comes out of you and like into them. And it's like, okay, we're good. And we're all like, okay. And she's like, okay. And then she leaves. And I just remember like turning to the other actors and being like, what, how fucking straight do they want us to play this? Because I'm telling you guys, if a fucking alien or a creature crawled up my pants and then started climbing in my asshole, I would be freaking the fuck out. Like,
yeah,
I would be freaking out. And so it was like, all of a sudden you have like a few minutes to like come up with how you're going to play this of, you know, you're just going about your day and getting your lunch, and then all of a sudden something's crawling up your leg and like, oh, what the fuck is that? And then, oh my God, it's trying to climb in my asshole. And then, oh my God, it's in my asshole. And then, oh my God, like I'm possessed. And then I'm kissing somebody and it's coming out of me. And it's like, it was, and actually we can do it on another episode is I actually have a story from being on set and actually playing out that scene. But yeah, it was.
I do want to
so
ask
bizarre.
you, because I think in film school we were taught, or we were told that if an audition there is a kissing part,
Yeah.
that you don't actually like, kiss. You just kind of emulate the feeling or emulate some sort of like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like you don't do it.
Yeah.
You don't like kiss the air because it looks
Yeah.
it takes the people out of it, can take you out of it. Like, do you remember what you did when it was the kissing thing?
Yeah, because if it was like an actual kissing of another character, I think I would have played it different. But because the moment was the alien leaving me to another person, I just played it that I saw somebody. Because so how I played it was I was completely facing, actually, I did what you're not supposed to do, and I was facing away from the camera. I was like, I'm going to face away from the camera to start the audition. And then, because it was in the back of the pant leg, so I was my back to it, and then when I felt it go up my leg, I kind of like turned looking over my shoulder, and then like trying to stop it, so kind of like leaning backwards instead of facing the camera and then leaning away from it, because I wanted them to see that. And then the moment of it like penetrating, I kind of had my back to the camera, and then that way, so when I turned, then I was like being able to be possessed by the alien. And so when I went up to kiss it out, it was more like just like looking at somebody off screen and going up to them, and then kind of like my mouth open, and the like, not so much kissing, but just like as if something possessed, and I was just like shaking, and like my eyes rolled and like mouth opened as if something was coming out of me. And then like I didn't collapse to the ground after, but it was more like that. It's left me, and like where am I? Who am I? What happened? Type of thing. So yeah, I think it would have been different if I had an actual kiss. But let's bring it up next, because I want to tell you about on the actual set experience of that.
Yeah, we have some on-set stories as well that we can.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is
keep
there's
on the
going to
theme.
be a part 2.
Yeah, I think we can
Start off
Yeah.
this new season. I don't know what is season.
Yeah.
Fall. It's new season.
It's fall.
We
It's
have
hockey season.
we have 4 seasons a year. Start off season 2 with a doubleheader.
Yep. Love it. Hayden, take us the fuck out of here, please.
I'll leave with all the energy. That was a table flip. So there you have it, folks. We touched on it. But yeah, it was fun. It was good. I had so many stories that we couldn't get to because we obviously went tangent tracking on the important stuff.
Yeah.
Doubleheader.
Double headers.
Double, triple, quadruple. Maybe we just stay on the theme. Who knows? We don't know. You don't know. Stay tuned to find out.
Until next time.
Keep on thumbing. Bye.